get it all day. Slow it down, let me get a replay. The way you just put it on me, on me. Run it back, run it back, run it back for me. Whoa. I wanna put you on my team. Run it back for me. Whoa.
Hey guys, it's your girl NueNew the Hair Diva, and yes, I am recording in a different type of way. I am coming in with part 2 of my look-alike videos, how I show you my nail art as well as how I create my eyeshadow look. So thank you so much for watching that first video. If you haven't seen it, how I do my nail art, easy to do at home nail art, in the iCards above you will see a link to that video. In the description bar I put everything that I use down below, so be sure to check out the description bar as well. I decided to put my camera like this in my bedroom because I'm using my vanity mirror behind me so that I can try to put this eyeshadow on. I already picked out all of the products, I believe I did, to create this look. Now, when I create my nail art, I never know exactly what I want to do, but I do know that whatever colors I do on my nails, I try to find the same colors to do on my eyes. So these are the swatches so far of the colors that I'm going to be using. I have a gold, I have 2 types of pink, a darker tone pink, and then this brighter pink just in case I need more vibrancy. I have 3 colors here that I blended in to try to get as dark of a red that I possibly could. I have this green and I have this green liner. The liner is Nika K. The green and the reds, they come from Juvia's Place Masquerade palette. These pinks come from Urban Decay Electric palette, and the gold comes from the Masquerade palette. So to prepare myself, and forgive me if I keep looking the wrong way, to prepare myself, I already did my brows. I hope they look good. And I have already placed Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion on my eyes, as well as a little bit of concealer. So what I'm going to do now is take my Sephora brush, this brush here, and I'm going to try this e.l.f. palette that you see right here, and I'm going to pick out a basic brown, nothing too much, and go over my entire eye. So the eyeshadow that I'm going to use is, I believe, this color here called Warm, and that's going to be my natural, so to speak, transition color. And I'm going to try to just put this in the crease, and as you can see, I'm a little bit messy, but I try to place and blend my shadows at the same time. So I'm going to get this in the crease just to give me a little bit of depth and see how that looks. There we are so far. I hope the lighting is okay. We're going to do this on both eyes. And just a little bit off topic, thank you to everyone who has sent me congratulations on my new grandbaby. I am so in love. I was going to have her this weekend, but you know, her mom wasn't ready to let her go. Which is okay with me because it allowed me to take care of my videos. And maybe next weekend I will try to have Gigi, that's what we call her, and you know, show her on camera. I did get permission to do that from her mom, so far so good. So I will be looking down because I have a mirror in front of me, and I will be looking up behind you so that I could look at my mirror that is behind you, just so that I can make sure that I'm not, you know, messing up too bad. So that's the only color that I'll be using out of this e.l.f. palette. It is the color Warm, and the palette is called Opposites Attract. Okay, so I'm going to wipe my brush off, and now I'm going to go into the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette. And I have the larger one. And let's see. I'm going to do just a basic eyeshadow look, nothing too spectacular. And the colors that I'm going to use is Ada, this color here, Ada. I'm also going to try to blend in Zabo, this purple here. I believe it's this purple. And Calabar, this color here. So these three colors I'm going to try to do. So what I'm going to do is start with the purple that you see here, and I'm going to put that on the outer perimeter with the blending brush. So I'm just going to pat first. As you can see, just pat it on. And then I like to sweep towards the middle, blending into my crease and down on the eyelid. So that's what we're looking like so far, just with that color. I'm going to apply a little bit more and try to get that over on the crease as much as I can, and I'll go down. Okay, and I'm going to do that to the other side. So I'm going to pat the color in first. I hope you guys like this type of video. If you do, definitely let me know in the comments. I'm trying to challenge myself to record differently and give you guys videos that you want to see, as well as videos that I would like to make. I'm still learning editing and things like that. So I need you guys' help to let me know if it is worthwhile. So let me get just a little more color there, because I see it's nice and dark here, but not too much on this side. So we're going to blend some more and try to get it over to the middle of the eye. And if you hear any talking, it's my brother. Him and my son is on the Xbox, so you know how that is when they playing their games. It's kind of hard to record and have them being loud. So I'm also going to go a little bit on the outside perimeter of my eye and kind of just round that off. And that is the first color there for the outer perimeter. So I'm going to wipe my brush off and put that to the side. And now I'm going to take another blending brush from Sephora, but it is more tapered. And with this, I am going to go into this satin color, which is Calabar. And that's this color that you see there. And I'm going to put that over it. And we have one more color to use. And this is because I'm trying to make it red, but give me intensity. So as you can see over that purple, this satin color definitely is showing up. Okay, so that's what it looks like so far. And I'm going to do it to the other side. Alright. And in this video, I'm only going to show you the eyes. I will put on the rest of my makeup and come back and finish off the video. Now I'm going to take that last color here, which is Zobo. And this is kind of like a reddish brown. And I'm just going to pat that over the top of that other color. And often I do use a lot of shadows. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. So let's do the other eye. You're going to pat it on and then sweep. And I like to use blending brushes so that I can go on ahead and blend the color out at the same time. So this is what we have so far. You guys let me know what the lighting looks like and if I should add lighting or change the lighting that I have. Alright, so we are going to use the gold in that palette. Sorry guys, I moved you. Let's move you back. Okay, we are going to use the gold in that palette, but just not at the moment. I'm going to take the Urban Decay electric palette, and with this I'm going to go for the pink called Savannah, and that's this color right there, Savannah. And I'm going to take a flat shader brush from Sephora, and I'm going to put that pretty much on the inner third of my eye and just blend that in. So that's where we are so far. And like I said, forgive me if you can hear my brother laughing and giggling in the background. I am going to add some music to try to drown his voice out. But I want you guys to still be able to hear me as well. Okay. So that is the pink. So far as I see it, it looks pretty good, but I'm just going to pat the color on and try not to blend it too much because I want the pink to be nice and vibrant. But I am going to come over that red just a tiny bit. So let's do the other eye. First time I do it, I'm going to pat it on and get my crease together so that I know where I want it, and then pat on more to give myself more vibrancy. And if you notice, I'm not using any mixing medium to get this color to be vibrant, and that's something that I like about these shadows. Alright, so let's put a little bit more right here because I can still see my lid. And I think we are good. So this is what it looks like so far. Okay. So now let's work with the lower lash line. With the lower lash line, I'm going to take this NYX pencil. And this is in 929 Moss. And I'm going to do my waterline and the lower lash line. And put that green there. And then we're going to go over with a green out of the Masquerade palette. Okay. Let's get some more in there. So that's where we are so far. Now let's get a pencil brush. The pencil brush, I'm going to take the green color called Malik, or I think it's Malik, and this kind of green right there. And we're going to smudge that out. So I have it on there. And I'm just going to go over the whole thing. And it may not match in color all the way, the look that I created on my nails, but it is using the same colors, and that's what I wanted to do. Alright, so let's do this other eye. Let's get that nice and smudged out. I really love color, so doing my nails is allowing me to experiment on doing my eyes, especially when I make them match. It has me to pull out other colors that I probably wouldn't necessarily put together. Alright, so that's what it looks like so far. Okay, so I'm going to wipe that brush off, and then we're going to work on the inner tear duct area. And the gold that I'm going to use is called Casablanca, and that's this gold right there. And I'm going to grab some of that and just place it right here. Kind of blend it in a little bit. Oh yeah, okay. And we're going to do that on both sides. I really like that. And I'm using different finishes, so I like that a lot. Okay. So this is what we're looking like. The last thing that I'm going to do before I finish my face, I'm going to put this down, is I have my Urban Decay ABC Gum eyeshadow, and what I like to do is just go over the top a little bit. So I'm going to take my flat shader brush, wipe it off, and then I'm going to grab some of this and go under my brow bone. And this is like a very light color here, but it's also like an eraser. So what I do is I go in under my brow bone and I'll just blend it in as much as I can. And it gives me that little bit of highlight that I'm looking for. We're going to do the other side as well. Okay. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is finish the rest of my face. I'm going to put on some foundation, some powder, some mascara, clean up a little bit around my eyes, and then we're going to pick a lippy to match. Now I'm going to do this so far to see if you can see all those colors in there, if we are matching so far. And yeah, so you guys hold on, I will be right back. Okay, I am back, and I have put on my foundation, my concealer, my mascara, a little bit of bronzer, highlight, and I sprayed my face with the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist. Looks like that. And now all we have to do is put on a lippy. So I showed this lippy in my haul video that I recently posted where I delivered a baby. If you haven't seen it, it will be in the iCards. And the lippy that we're going to be using is from e.l.f. and this is Deep Dahlia. It is a liquid sheer matte, and this is what the color looks like. So we're going to apply that, and hopefully it doesn't get on my teeth, and hopefully this color will work with the look. Okay. It's definitely a sheer matte. It feels really nice. And I'm just going to try to get this color to be a little more opaque. So give me 1 second. I'm dipping in once again. And no lip liner. Okay, and this is what the look looks like. I hope you guys like it. This is how I come up with my eyeshadow looks for my nail polish. So this is what it looks like so far. You can see the highlight. My nails, my eyes, lips, and blush. And the foundation that I use is this L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour Fresh Wear. And the color that I use is 515, trying to make sure it doesn't get on my teeth, 515 Copper. So yeah, I feel it drying down and it feels really nice. So I am going to go into another room with a little more light and take pictures. If you like this video, let me know in the comments. I would truly appreciate it. Sorry about the time, but hey, you know that's how it is. I want to do more videos like this showing you my nail art as well as my eye look and how I come up with the designs. And I will end this by saying to all be blessed, wear your makeup, save your money, and NueNew will see you in a few days with the next video. Hopefully without my brother playing the Xbox. Bye.
Girl, you can get it all